Go around, hello, hello, and go around. The 752 Dubs appears to be bailing on the deep south arrival. Wow, that's impressive. I'm sorry, I have a 764 coming in on the parallel. Wow, he's climbing up. Let's return to 764. 764 doesn't seem to be having any problems. I wonder what the issue was on 28. Tell you what, that 752 Dubs can climb. Look at him. Look at him climb. He is up there now. Very good go around, very healthy, very robust. A Neo! A Neo is here! Peggy, the prairie dog. Ah, yes, continuing the tradition of naming the animal, a name that begins with the first letter of the animal name. Still adorable. I think it looks like a Peter. The fact that that starts with the same letter as prairie dog is completely random. Now marvel at this Neo and its gaping holes, and now let me show you Hometown Airlines' brand new toy. Undergoing some last-minute maintenance before test flights tomorrow, November 501 Delta Nacho. He's having to get used to having Americans inside of him or her. See, there's some. He is DJ PP. DJ PP. Now let's watch this Neo climb out of Hart Maynard after saluting its brand new baby, but not so baby brethren. Manufacturer brethren, that is. They're related. Neo is somewhat next generation. A350 is also next generation. Now I believe we're getting a kind of roar out of these Neo gaping holes, but the roar is always quiet, so as to not piss people off who are sensitive to quote-unquote noise pollution. Nah, mad dog always getting in the way. I'm still tripodless. I'm still getting a tripod. Watch DJ PP take it to the house, whatever that means. Gonna pass an A350 tail, very good. Alright, DJ PP. Get out to them clubs and raves and stuff. Get yourself some attention. Use social media to your advantage. Very pretty, DJ PP, very pretty. Alright. Neo up, Neo out. I believe I have some SkyTeam, tripodless human tripod, a little bit shaky because it's the first time I've seen Hometown Airlines A350 up close and in person. SkyTeam, I'm gonna have to walk in order to not sink a Slamby. You are not deserving of it. Nice light, nice light. SkyTeam, SkyTeam, SkyTeam's here to mentor a new member of the Delta fleet. Look at this TOC ramp, it's deserted. I hope they're not giving the A350 the cold shoulder. You know, it's like a new kid in class, gonna get ragged on, made fun of. You gotta pay your dues. Nobody wants to sit with a new kid, do they? South side again with the Turks and their passengers. I tried to set my tripod up, but it kind of fell apart, so I was frantically trying to set up in preparation for the Turks and their passengers. Seem a little high. Excuse me. Turks, you guys Hyman? I guess it's fine. I'm sure the Turks and their passengers will arrive just fine. Foreign entanglements are comforting to those who have traveled here before. 763 Dubs, Euro originating, I'd be willing to bet. Passing the cumulus boil backdrop will only provide us with a brief moment or two of amusement. Ow. Don't do that again. Don't hit your head so hard. Ow! What did I just tell you? I'll say Alcinco shaft is coming. Enjoy your weekend, 763 Dubs. Alright, Speedbird 227. I've been sharpening up my British accent skills. That was terrible, I'm sorry. You a 300 today? I believe you are. Very nice. We have some thunder boomers about 75 miles to our east. This is the backdrop that you are surely enjoying now. Let me keep him firmly within the box. I am operating with Manfrotto tripod, trying to deliver high quality imagery. I have a little bit of pink backdrop here. I'll try not to screw it up for this. Very good. Happy Friday, Spadebed. I wonder where your crew is staying tonight. Is it perhaps the Renaissance Hotel, or perhaps somewhere more luxurious in Midtown or downtown like the Westin or Marriott? Well, I wonder if your cabin crew will be out on the town this evening. Not that I know of anything to do. I think John Mayer is in concert, or that might have been yesterday. Either way, we just wretched at that very notion. Your body is a wonderland? Okay. Your body is dead. I'm just kidding, John Mayer. Oh, lightning rod. It's a great way to pull me out of this John Mayer rabbit hole I was falling into. The foreign entanglements will nestle Spadebed toe 7 to bed, and hopefully it won't have to go to hospital. I count 4 men. As the light fades, it's easier to discern how many people are in the A350 cockpit. Meanwhile, an A321, Hometown Airlines' last new toy, old new toy, will take to the skies as it has passed through Hometown Airline orientation, Rush Week, Hell Week, and all the other pledging crap that French manufactured aircraft would have to endure. This aircraft, however, might have been built in Mobile, so it is a natural-born citizen, taken to the skies, only relevant because of its little big brother here. Maintenance men wearing yellow vests continue to bust their ass on this A350. Here comes 2 more reinforcements are coming, one of which is not wearing the yellow. Is that a female? Oh, no, not a female. Cabin lights are only on in the front half. Latter half, all is quiet. Wait a minute, except for that. What is that? Could be a lavatory, could be a galley, we don't know. It's an A350, we're not familiar with it yet. I bitch at JetBlue constantly for not bringing a special livery, and here it is, a special livery. Unfortunately, it's currently 9:40 p.m. Darkness prevents the viewing pleasure, as does the 752 here. I have my exposure cranked way up. I'm sorry if the image looks like but I must document. I believe this is some kind of retro livery for JetBlue, even though it hasn't been around long enough to have retro liveries. I made that up. Oh, A350, let's get that. Enjoy it. And now, a JetBlue special livery. I have no idea what this one is called, what it's for, what it does, or anything like that, but I know it's special. JetBlue helps us end this Friday night. What can Brown do for me? Vapor and tri-hole. Oh yes, and in focus. This is UPS 1619 Heavy. Enjoying the very first peaks of morning illumination on this Saturday. Oh God, yeah. Now Brown does not believe in the logo light for some reason. We don't know why, and we need to ask the CEO and the stockholders and all of the bigwigs. The feds, on the other hand, really enjoy logo light. And that was a great way to start. Curiously, I have a security guard who looks like he was sleeping out here. I don't know what that's about. Look, A350 is still where I left it last night. In almost identical condition, but there's a difference. Ladies and gentlemen, wait until you see this. Oh yes. Oh yes. Hope someone's awoken from his slumber. Let's see if I get the 6:30 a.m. talking to here. Oh, engine tests, early morning engine tests. Early morning, and an A321 in from Phoenix, Arizona. Out of focus, let's calibrate. There we go. Beautiful. Logo light, classic. Hey, what's happening, man?
What are you doing?
Huh? Well, yeah, the sunrise is coming. There you go. Good. That's exactly what Doctor ordered. All right. Try to keep in touch with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with that modern, handsome Eskimo. Departing for SeaTac. Traveling 4 to 5 hours into the past, this modern Eskimo can handle that kind of time travel and rarely suffers from jet lag, exhaustion, or fatigue anymore. Up, 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 and away. This is Delta 2469 Heavy out of Anchorage. I didn't realize we were operating heavy wide bodies in and out of Anchorage. I'm sorry, I'm trying to talk over the AT seaman.
1446, how much is on you taking?
1446.
Okay, Delta 1446. The floor is mine now. In from Anchorage, probably a long flight. What, 7, 8 hours perhaps? Replacing the modern Alaskans we just saw depart. A sight that is becoming more and more rare here at Hart Maynard. It's the 763 non-dubs. Let's crank up the exposure, see if that actually helps. Not really, it makes it look kind of washed out. Let's return it. Sorry for the early morning experimentation. Box control is top priority to keep you interested and not agitated and not nauseous. So on the flip side of the 763 non-dubs, we have 764. This is out of Buenos Aires. South American 764 parade. Just catch it briefly before it settles into the foreign entanglements. Don't see any visible vapor on this bird, but I might be wrong. I can be wrong. I have been known to be wrong. Cinco shaft, foreign entanglements, and welcome home. CPA 91. A frequent visitor of the South Cargo ramp here at Hart Maynard. Looks very nice as morning sunlight is beginning to glow on his or her tail. Ooh, vape. Good, good. Let's try to recover focus, raising exposure setting. Vape the whole way down. Good times, CPA 91. Oh yeah. Bigger box just so don't shake it so much. Now attack zoom. Downwinder. Oh, very good CPA. Trying not to look over my shoulder at the Evil Spirit A321. I have to remain focused on the target here. Let it go once it hits the foreign entanglements. Just right about now. This can only be Giraffe, streaming vape for miles. Morning vape, baby, yeah. Oh, that is brilliant. How far back do they go? They average 3.5 miles or so. I can't quite recall the origin here. They are blessed, whomever that origin is. Oh, God, yeah. I think I'm going to Cinco slam this poor bastard. I'm sorry, it's not out of disrespect. You're still putting on a brilliant show. Oh, my goodness. Alright. Confirmed Giraffe. Yes, Giraffe confirmed. Still taking those vapor screams with him or her. We are going to Cinco slam. We're just not even going to look at it. Don't look at it. Just wait for him to come out right here. There, see? Giraffes are resilient. Feeder! FedEx feeder! Oh, I love FedEx feeder, and it's Cessna 208 or Cessna Caravan. I know you think I'm overreacting. I know you think I'm silly, but I'm sorry. I adore FedEx feeder. Oh, here it goes, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sunrise Delight FedEx feeder. Let's listen. Oh, yeah. I love it. FedEx feeder usually travels to Columbus, Georgia. Maybe 75 to 100 miles to our southeast. FedEx feeder is usually up quick, up and at 'em. It's a can-do attitude, see? Rotating right now, I'm behind the A350 tail. Dropping out of focus momentarily. We're going to try to recover that. There we go. Recover. Recover. This is cockpit crew. Oh, what? Why are we getting off? Are we just doing the walk around? You guys are scheduled to depart in 35 minutes. Walk around, please. And the Blumen goes back to Boston, Boston. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I appreciate your kind gesture of special liveries last night. Please make those more frequent and please bring them during the daylight hours. They're really hard to enjoy during the nighttime. Now, Bloomin', get up, get busy, do it. Get up and move that body. Get up, people, now get down. Get on back to Boston. Damn! Get up. Get on up, get down. Here come the Saturday morning feds. Hell yeah, back to Mother Memphis, hopefully. Very, very light, allowing for rocket ship rotation, aggressive climb out, and quick return to Mother Memphis. Oh, the feds. Fantastic FedEx feeder and then FedEx mainline. Right here at Hart Maynard. Cleared for takeoff, the feds are. Let's see if we can't get a light early rotation rocket ship. It's anybody's guess. Place your bets now. Here we go. Nice acceleration. I'm thinking it might be a little bit early rotation. Accelerating very, very swiftly. Very swift acceleration. Where will we rotate? I have a feeling it's quick, it's soon. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's chock full of Amazon packages. You know, Amazon can't deliver all those. I'm sure the feds take some of that business from them. Oh yeah, wing shim and a little bit of vape as he or she climbs up. Not the rocket ship rotation that we desired, but beautiful nonetheless. And that wing shim continues. Ooh yeah. Pink backdrop. And back to Mother Memphis. Current local time, 7:04 a.m. Sun will rise swiftly. You can actually already tell how quickly it rises. In the meantime, we have some vapor on display here. Where's my vapor? Ooh, is this another giraffe, please? Oh my goodness, beautiful. You giraffe? I don't think you are, but you're still looking marvelous. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, brilliant. Sunrise, vapor and all, 752 out of God knows where. Bringing these vapor streams all the way home from wherever it originated. Wait a minute, is that a fun? It is a giraffe. I'm sorry, I mistook you for a non-giraffe. Kudos. Kudos again. Oh, holy shit, is this SkyTeam? Hang on. You SkyTeam? It is SkyTeam. No wonder he's performing so well. Oh, yeah. The best of the best right there, gentlemen. SkyTeam. Always outshine the Star Alliance. And, of course, the One World cult. Kudos, SkyTeam. I believe a cockpit crew member has... Oh, I see. Maybe he's just taking a celebratory and souvenir photograph of this flight. Yes, it appears that's what he's doing. That is a very good sign. Let's see, Captain and First Officer. Can we make out how many stripes this gentleman has? Either way, he's the best of the best. Very, very slow pace here. I'm sure they're running through all their checklists with a fine-tooth comb. These freshly born Toulouse manufactured aircraft can be a bit feisty, so you definitely want to know your checklists. Would you like to state your name again for the people, or?
Sure.
Well, we know that, Luke, but maybe your handle, your Instagram, or your Snapchat. Georgia Aviation. Is that Georgia _ Aviation?
It's dot, but I have underscore too.
What's Mr. Operations getting out of his truck for? Oh, he's taking pictures of the A350. We'll use the Hartsfield Operationsman as foreground. In just a minute, watch. There he is. Seemingly looking at us, or maybe not. 763 non-dubs. Destination unknown, but if you'd like to guess, feel free to do so. I'm going to say San Diego. No, I'm sorry, I take that back. That's Salt Lake City, Salt Lake. Any wing shim, yes, wing shim and vape, very nice. Kill time, eagerly awaiting, eagerly anticipating, and getting more and more frustrated by our A350. We're gonna watch this 763 Dubs depart for Vegas. Here it goes. Vegas, here we come. That's right. All those on board hope to be winners, but inevitably some will lose their gambling endeavors and come home poorer than ever, hopefully in no trouble with loan sharks, hopefully not married to strangers, and hopefully without a venereal disease. Sorry, that's not really the way I think about Vegas. I just like to make fun of it because it's based on hedonism. The 763 Dubs isn't based on hedonism, though. He or she is all business. Look at that rotation. Up, up, up and away. Wing shim and a little bit more vape. Finally, the push. The big push. It has taken well over an hour, but the push of November 501 Delta Nacho has begun. Let us all say our prayers that it departs on the north side, for if it does not, it's just going to be a major crisis, a major crisis. I need you to make a sharp right turn. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I don't know about that. Is that a south side? Oh, what are you doing? What's going on? Trying to make sure you're not turning and getting back in the line. Okay, that's a good move, that's a good move. Okay, okay, that's... Okay, now I'm a little less panicked. Well, that scared the living shit out of me right there. I thank the Lord Almighty that that did not take the turn for the worse and go to the south. Unfortunately, Luke, I think, panicked and drove off. Now the moment we've all been waiting for.
Delta 9970 Heavy, we'll need about 1 minute here in position.
For still focus.
Yes, sir. We have to stay in position here. Please cancel our takeoff clearance.
Delta 997 Heavy, cancel your takeoff clearance and I left. My question away. 2 seats left. Line up to wait, and how long do you need?
Just 30 seconds here to investigate a light.
Okay. Let me know when you...
Another one of those French computer lights causing confusion among our airplane.
Alright, continue westbound. I don't think we're going to need to park. We just need to reset some data in our FMS, and we should be underway pretty quickly. I think you can just put us back in line. We just needed about 2 or 3 minutes to get this problem settled.
Okay, so we'll do what? This seat, make the left turn?
Well, surprise, surprise, a computer problem on an Airbus.
That'll work great for Delta 9970.
I will be as quiet as possible so we can take in every sound of this brand new aircraft. A roar or a groan perhaps.
1190 contact departure.
Although I don't think there will be any groans or roars out of this next generation bird. Alright, get your clearance first, sir. Get your clearance.
1197 Heavy, RNAV Snuffy, 26 left, let's take off.
Delta 9970 Heavy, RNAV to Snuffy, clear for takeoff, runway 26 left.
Here it goes.
Love to see birds.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. Alright, come on baby. High performance takeoff, early rotation, the whole nine, right? A350. Impress me, please. Oh, and rotation. I see. Shallow for the moment. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better angle of climb there. I'm exhausted, having woken up for sunrise, current local time, 10 o'clock in the A. Excruciatingly humid, as evidenced by the vapor, excessive vapor. Korean Airlines has nothing decorating this 777-300, but we don't mind. The vapor certainly provides us with a boost of energy, enough to get us home, and into bed for now. Korean Airlines! And thanks. Welcome back to Hartsfield-Jackson, Atlanta International Airport. The beautiful Justin Trudeau, complete with Hamburglar windscreen, just like our darling A350. Accelerates down runway 26 left, bound for Toronto. Beautiful Justin Trudeau is always a fun sight to have here in Hart Manor. So handsome, so dignified. Everything I want my president to be. I'm just kidding. I don't want some 30-year-old to be my president. Alright, Trudeau's out. Okay, we're going to enjoy sights like this, Cutter, and some cumulus. I'm tripodless and human tripod. Ben is with me, by the way. If you hear me reference Ben, I'm talking to my Ben, not any Ben that you might have with you. Okay, we're gonna let this one go here soon because the foreign entanglements always take over for me. It's a lightning rod. That's the first sign. Foreign entanglements are imminent. There it goes, settling right into it. The Fed's working on a Saturday. FedEx 502. A good old-fashioned 763 without the blended winglets. Coming down the final approach, wide slope and center line for runway 26 right. The Feds always know how this game is played. Thank you, Feds, for braving the weather and the Saturday traffic and holiday makers to bring us our packages, our shipping, fulfilling our tracking numbers. The Feds. Get some blended winglets, please. And now Quattro Slam. Yeah, Air France 688 heavy. Short final. It's getting blustery out here. Air France wavering in the wind with beautiful lightning, beautiful backdrop. Beware pine trees. They don't mean you no harm. I am tripodless, I am human tripod. Oh, pine trees, and Threshold, and Mad Dog, and 739.
I don't like this cloud.
Flight radar 24 confirms our brand new baby Airbus is done with the Cincinnati fun and heading our way. Oh, we're over here marveling at clouds. 2763 Dubs, domestic Vegas originators on short final in front of us. Handsome look, right, Mikey?
Yes, sir.
I wonder if there are winners or losers on board, or just a smattering of the two.
How many people do you think threw up on that flight?
Oh, threw up on this flight, I would say 3 passengers threw up. 3 passengers. This is more of an opioid crisis nation right now. You don't really throw up on opioids, right? I don't know. Anyway, Cinco Slam for you and your Vegas misbehaviors, and I spotted it. Can you see it, Ben?
That's it. I don't see it at all.
November 501 Delta Nacho is
over that red.
halfway through his or her downwind after a long day of doing go-around reps at CVG. Base to final. Wing flexi.
Delta 2034, take the big loop there.
Very nice look in the sunshine. Oh, watch out for the bushel. Don't worry, it's harmless. No idea how these landing lights work. We have never really familiarized ourselves with the A350 landing light. This is our gear going down. We should hear the clearance very, very shortly. The voice of Delta Nacho. The voice of the next generation. Short final now. Delta Nacho, the home stretch for a long and fruitful day.
Delta 9971, 26 final.
Delta 9971, heavy Atlanta Tower, wind 28010, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Airline 26 right, Delta 9971 heavy.
Oh, yes. Oh, wow, what a long day we've had, haven't we, ladies and gentlemen?
Delta 2642,
Mission has been accomplished. We have become familiar, at least somewhat familiar, with this new addition to the fleet, this French exchange student hometown airline has adopted. It'll be a while before we come to understand him or her. Right now, in a ceremonial way, we are going to give Delta Nacho a courtesy Cinco slam, or at least a partial one. There you go. See? I'm the boss. I'm the boss. I am alpha male, so that's your lesson. Don't cross me. Nice winglets, strangers, other Airbus fans and well-wishers. Returning from whence it came, November 501 Delta Nacho, firstborn Pelusian son. Park somewhere out here, I don't know. Maybe they're going to drag him into a hangar and let him sleep in there in some comfort. Might start raining out here, and that can be tough after a long day of CBG go-arounds. Heroes of hometown airline are the test pilots. They are the best of the best. They often recruit from the SkyTeam pilots. I'm sure that goes without saying. It's a long and stressful day for these folks. The new Flagship, whatever that means, complete with its black eye around, or whatever we call that. The Canadians, we call it the Hamburglar. On the A350, I have no freaking. Your somewhat blended, I don't even know what to call that. I don't even know what to call it. It's from the family of winglets, blended winglets. It's some weird mutation, an offshoot. Fleet ship? Wait a minute, Flagship. Yes, the old Flagship. Flashing his lights at us. We have turned our backs on the young marvel to marvel at the old marvel. The lure. Up to 26 heavies. Flaring a tad. Past some distant cumulus boils. Very nice backdrop. I believe a Cinco slam will occur, but it is not one out of malice. It's not malice, okay? It's just the Cinco. This is what happens out here sometimes. After the Cinco, it's going to hit Mikey's truck. Oh. Delta 26 wasn't expecting that, but on the 26 right, he or she touches and will slow his or her roll. What are we going to do with the new Flagship? Don't fit here. This pesky mad dog is taking a nap in the new kid's corner. I'm sure they'll come up with something. My, how the citizens of Hart Maynard marvel, still standing there transfixed by the next generation, the next heir to the throne, which is ironically in the foreground of the old Flagship, or whatever the old anecdote was. They laugh and they play, exchanging pictures and showing off one another's catches, all while this crew slowly wraps out its day. Pretty significant wardrobe malfunction here. This poor American Airlines A321 is just going to try to sneak by us as everyone is marveled by the new generation aircraft. But no, sir. Devotees like myself and my staff will always notice wardrobe malfunction. Now tell me, where did you acquire this radome or nose cone? Well, your airline does not operate in that color. But you want to know who does? Spirit. Delta Nacho's getting tucked right back into that big boy bed he earned. Spending the night out here all night, not complaining at all. Ben has his French flag. I believe he's trying to wave it to those who are assigned to handle this is the crew right here, the pit crew, if you will. Ben needs to wave his flag towards them. They're going to appreciate it, but Ben's broken foot is hampering his efforts. I believe he's given up on the flag and returning to his camera. Cargolux has this final approach all to him or herself. This should be pretty easy. Now, do we have anything special upon you? No. You're special enough just in and of yourself, I suppose, Cargolux. I'm sorry, I kind of jumbled my words because for a moment I got paranoid that I might have insulted you. There's some more of that backdrop I referenced. Never insult the Luxembourgians. Trust me. Trust me. Very handsome, very nice look, very good final cumulus backdrop. Groundscape. 27 left. We'll receive the Cargoluxians, or whatever we call these folks, in their 748 nestling into the foreign entanglements and right into Mikey's truck. Using the last ounces of my strength to obtain Turks and their passengers. I plant my elbows on the wall at the Diplomats Club. Pray focus will finally come into view. Scoff at the 300th aircraft emblem that I've seen so many times. The Turks and their passengers are so proud, but I'm sorry. Much rather have the Somali love army that your cargo brethren bring here from time to time. Very nice. Cumulus backdrop. It's always a pleasure. Cumulus backdrop, indeed. Cinco Slam is the rule for this day. I advance you one apology. I apologize in advance. There will also be a lightning rod. Very, very brief. Hold your breath. And skidding atop of the Cinco, flaring wildly. This 300th A330-300 belonging to the Turks and their passengers touches down just as a CRJ-200 Reginald accelerates out of town. Unless you're colorblind, you should have noticed it by now. That's right, little Dutch boy bringing us the orange fade to baby blue livery this evening. This is encore presentation, folks. Encore presentation. Exhausting my brain and my body just for you, my wonderful viewer. We're very pleased that there is still enough daylight in which to capture this. Oh man. 777-300 fading from straight up orange to royal Dutch baby blue for no particular reason. Oh, boysies. Oh, there's going to be a nice boil backdrop here. Dry on it. There we go. What the hell is... Okay. Almost done for the night. And come taxi to your temporary home. Taxi to the gate that's just right in front of us. It is provided one of these frogs vacates. Oh, a little bit more encore presentation. What does this say? Excuse me, I didn't realize that was there. Powered by Panalpina and something else right there that I can't read. We'll go home and Google Panalpina later. Double opportunity. As always with Mad Dog. Come on. Come on, throttle it up, throttle it up. Get moving, Cargolux. Solid, solid. Nice backdrop. Very good, very good. Okay, let's attack zoom Cargolux 748. There might have been some fog hole. Ben, what are you grunting over there? Watch out, there's going to be a lamp post. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Oh, Air France is leading. And that's the last you're going to see of Cargolux. And look at that. Look at this oddity. This beautiful curiosity, this arbitrary special livery, mixing two colors that don't complement one another but rather clash. Somehow managing to fade the color together perfectly. I like that little addition to your livery, that little the stripe dips now. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. But don't consider that a new livery. Very handsome look. You scared the frogs away with that orange face of yours. The orange pleasure that was brought into my Friday or Saturday evening. We'll see you, buddy. Good seeing you again. And as quickly as it came, the orange is gone for the most part. Air France 689 Heavy is blocking away, and he or she doesn't leave till 10 o'clock in the evening. So, good night.